So, good evening, guys. Good afternoon, guys. Welcome back. Today, we'll be doing PYQs of circle. Just a second. We'll wait 1-2 minutes. Yeah, guys. I hope you can see my screen. So, last time, in the last lecture, we did the circle PYQs only. So, it's the second lecture for you all for the circles PYQ. So, without further ado, let's get started. So, last time we did questions from 2023. I hope you remember. It was last week. This week, we'll do questions from 2021 to 2023. Correct, guys? Let me check if everything is fine. Yeah. Okay. Chalo. So let's start. Let's see the first question here. Yeah. What can you say here? Let R1 and R2 be the radii of the circle, largest and the smallest circle, respectively, which pass to the point -4, 1 and having centers on the circumference of the circle. If R1 upon R2 is this, then A plus B is equals to. Right? So should I give you some time to think about it, or should we just start? Yeah. I think we'll start, right? So let us try to draw the diagram first. What it looks like to me. Uh, just a second. Yeah. So let's draw a circle. Okay. So yeah, this circle is this one. What is its center? The center of this circle, as you can see, or as we can see, it is -1, -2. Correct? The center is -1, -2. So this is that circle. After that, which pass to the point -4, 1. So let's say -4, 1 is the point here, -4, 1, and this is the center, -1, -2. So what they are saying is that this is the circle on which two circles lie. That means let here, if the circle is the smallest circle, then its center will be here. So let's say this is C, the smallest circle. And if the circle is the largest center, then its center will be here. So C, L. I hope you are getting it. Let me explain it once again. What they are saying, this is the given circle on which centers of two circles lies. So, and that two circles, both of them pass through this point. It will be very difficult for me to draw the diagram, so I hope you can understand. So if center lies here, then I can draw a circle somewhat like this, right? So this will be a smaller circle. And how will be the largest circle? The largest circle will be when the center will lie here. So it will be like this, so large circle, largest. That means in diametrically opposite point. I mean to say in diametrically opposite points. So let us remove all this, and so our diagram looks more clean. So we have been given that if this is the center of the smallest circle, okay, they have been given radius, right? Yeah. So this is the center of the smallest circle. So this distance will be R2. This distance will be R2. Correct, guys? Yeah. And this distance will be R1. This total distance will be R1 and this distance will be R2. Correct, guys? Yes. Sorry for the, I think, network issue. Yeah. So if we have been given R1 upon R2. So let us find R1 upon R2. Acha, we can find the radius of this circle. So let this be R, right? The radius of the circle. So radius will be under root of G square plus F square minus C, which comes to R comes to 3. So let me tell you what is R1, guys. R1 is, let this be C. Total R1 will be distance from center to this point. Let this point be P. So I can say R1 will be equals to R. This is also R plus CP. And similarly, R2 will be equals to CP minus R. So what is R? It is 3. Let us calculate CP. So CP will be equals to under root of by using distance formula. So it will be 3 ka square 9 plus 3 ka square 9. I guess I am correct. So 3 3s are 9, 3s are 9. Yeah, so this will be root 18. And root 18 can be written as 3 root 2. So 3 plus 3 root 2 and R2 will be equals to 3 root 2 minus 3. This is R1, this is R2. Now we have been given R1 upon R2, which is according to us, it is 3. I can take common root 2 plus 1 upon, here also I think I can take 3 common, root 2 minus 1. So this will get cancelled. And there we, let us rationalize this. If we rationalize this, we'll get root 2 plus 1, the whole square, upon, denominator will get 2 minus 1, root 2 plus 1, the whole square. So a square plus 2ab plus b square, which comes to 3 plus 2 root 2, which they have given us as a plus b root 2. So if we compare it, we'll get the value of a as 3 and the value of b as 2. So what is 3 plus 2, guys? 3 plus 2 is 5, obviously. So my answer is 5. They wanted a plus b. So option number 3 is my correct. I hope you got it. So from next question also, I'll give you 2 minutes to try so you can figure out, because see, coordinate geometry questions, as far as I have seen, are like difficult to imagine or understand, as you can see, because the length of the question is very big. So what I prefer to do, I have told you many times in previous lecture also, I break down the questions into some parts and write the given information by breaking down the question, and accordingly then find the required. So I want you to follow the same question, read the question in parts, try to figure out what information is given, write the data, and then move on to what is required. So next question is, yeah. So this is also a very big question. So I'll let you try this concept. Read the question, break it into parts, and try to figure out what given information you can get from those parts. Okay. So this is a fairly simple question compared to previous one. So yeah. Come on, guys. Let's see. So I'll read it with you. There is a circle given S. It neither intersects nor touches the coordinate axis. Okay. The point of intersection of the lines lies inside the circle. So this is basically, I think, position of a point with respect to circle wala concept. So let us first try to find the center and radius, right? So, yeah, we have to divide the circle, the equation by 36 to get the circle, to get the center and radius. So it will be x square plus y square minus 108 by 36. So I think 12 से जाएगा ना? So 3 and 12. 12 नहीं, 36 3 जाएगा. Yes, yes, sorry. Directly divisible है ना? So minus 12x plus, if I divide by 60 by 18, 30 by 9, and 15 by 3. 15 by 3y plus c upon 36 equals to 0. I hope I am correct. 18, 60, 9, 30, 6, 50. Is it correct? 120 by 36. 4 direct, 4 9s are 36. 3 3s are 9. 10 by 3 it is. So let me rub it out. 10 by 3. Yeah. So it is 10 by 3. Now, what is the center? Center will be, I hope you can find the direct center. I have taught you in the lectures. 6 by minus 5 by 3. Correct? So it is given that this circle neither touches nor intersects the coordinate axis. Oh, sorry. I think this is 3, right? Yeah. So 3x. So this will be 3 by 2. Yeah. So the circle neither touches the or intersects the coordinate axis. This center is in fourth quadrant. So I guess our circle will be like this. So this distance will be 3 by 2 and this distance will be 5 by 3. So accordingly, we'll get our center 3 by 2, comma minus 5 by 3. I'm not writing it. Our diagram will become, and this will be the radius. So what the first condition we got, guys? The radius will be always less than 3 by 2. So radius will always be less than 3 by 2. So we can square it on both the sides, right? So if I square it on both the sides, I'll get r square will be less than 9 by 4. And we know the radius formula, it is under root of g square plus s square minus c. So g square 9 by 4 plus f square 25 by 9 minus c. So minus c by 36 will be less than 9 by 4. I guess this will get cancelled. We'll get c by 36 greater than 25 by 9. Right? 9 4s are 36. So I guess c will be greater than 100. So I guess it can be option 1 and 3 are gone. So it can be either option 2 or option 4. So C is greater than 100. Now we need to find one more condition. And what is the one more condition? point of intersection of these lines lies inside the circle. So let us find the point of intersection. So what do we do for point of intersection? We solve simultaneously, right, guys? So x minus 2y is equals to 4. Yeah, x minus 2y is equals to 4. And should I multiply this with 2? 4x minus 2y is equals to 10. Now, if I subtract it, so I'll get 6. This will get cancelled, 3x. So that means x is 2 and therefore y will be 2. So 2 minus 4 minus 2, y will be minus 1. So the point P with 2 comma minus 1 lies inside circle. Now, if a point lies inside the circle, then we know that, what do we know, guys? That S1 is less than 0. S1 means substitute the point in the circle. So here is our circle expression. Let us substitute the point here. So what I'll get? 4 plus 1 minus 6 minus 10 by 3 plus c by 36 will be less than 0. So I guess this will be 4 plus 1, 5 minus 1, right? So minus 4 plus 1, 5 minus 6 minus 1 minus 13 by 3. So c by 36 will be less than 13 by 3. Now 3 12s, right? So c will be less than 13 12s, 130, 143 and 156. C will be less than 156. So I guess C will be less than 1 means option number 4 is our answer. C is greater than 100 and C is less than 156. So option 4 is the answer. Correct, guys? Chalo. Now let's move on to the next question. I'll give you some time to read the next question as well. Please make sure that you break the questions in some parts and then try to solve. Okay? So yeah, this is the next question. Please go through the question. I hope you have read the question. So let's try to draw the diagram first. Two tangents are drawn from the point 1, minus 1, comma 1 to the circle. If these tangents touch the circle at point A and B. Okay. Hmm. So let us first try to draw the coordinate axis. Yeah. Right, guys? Okay. And from point P, two tangents are drawn. What will be the center? Let's find the center of the circle. The center will be 1, comma 3. And radius will be under root of g square plus f square minus 6, which is 2. Center will be 1, comma 2 and radius will be 2. right, guys? So it will, that means it will touch the y-axis. Not exactly the y, it will cut the y-axis. Correct? Like this. Now, what is it given? P minus 1 comma 1. So let's say the point is here. Let me change the color. From this point, two tangents are drawn. So this will be one of the tangent and this will be one of the tangent. And if you can see from the diagram, both the tangents, one of them is parallel to x-axis and the other one is parallel to y-axis. Correct? And what are the coordinates of this? It is, let's say, P, right? Given minus 1 comma 1. Now, if these tangents touch the circle at point A and B. Now, these tangents touch the circle at points A and B. So, let this point be A and this point be B. And D is a point on the circle such that the length of segments AB and AD. So, if these segments AB and AD should be equal, then D should be diametrically opposite point. Correct? And if we join this, we'll get an isosceles triangle. Let this be the center C. So area of triangle ABD. So how do we find area of triangle ABD? Area of triangle ABD will be equals to half into base. Base is BD. So BD into height. Height is AC. Now, if you can see, BD is the diameter. So I can write half into 2R into AC is the radius. So 2 and 2 will get cancelled. Means basically area of triangle ABD is R square. So what do we need to find? We need to find R. We already found R. R is 2. So area of triangle ABD will be equals to 4. So answer is option 3. Now, let me remind you, many of you all will have a doubt. I also had a doubt when I first time solved this. Key, sir, how did you know that these tangents will be parallel to x-axis and y-axis? So for that, let me show you how did I know or how did we should know. See, the tangents are drawn from point P minus 1 comma 1. So we know we can write the equation of tangent as y by shifting the origin, right? Center is 1. So y minus 3 in slope form, y equals to mx plus minus r under root of 1 plus m square. So y minus 3 is equals to m x minus 1 plus minus r is 2 under root of 1 plus m square. Now, here, as you can see, this tangent passes through the point minus 1 comma 1. So it must satisfy. So if I substitute the point here, I'll get 1 minus 3 minus 2 is equals to m minus 1 minus 1. So minus 2m plus minus 2 under root of 1 plus m square. So I guess we can cancel out 2 here, right, guys? If I take m, so I'll get m minus 1 is equals to, I'll square on both the sides. So I'll get 1 plus m square. So this will be m square minus 2m plus 1 is equals to 1 plus m square. So here m square will get cancelled, 1 will get cancelled. So I'll get m equals to 0. As you can see, the slope of one of the tangent is 0. And we know that since the point lies outside the circle, there will be two tangents drawn. And I hope you know that whenever while solving this equation, this quadratic equation in terms of m, if the m squared term gets cancelled, please note this. This is very important. This will be many times you can see in the question. The m squared term got cancelled. Now, let me tell you one. 2 points I'll tell you. One, first is that point P lies outside the circle. So we all know that if a point lies outside the circle, there are two tangents possible. Second thing, the two tangents possible corresponds to that we got quadratic equation in terms of m. We got quadratic equation in terms of m. Now, please pay attention here. The quadratic equation in terms of m will have two roots, m1 and m2, out of which one of them will be the slope of tangent 1 and the second will be slope of tangent 2. So we know that we have to get two roots of a quadratic equation. But here, as you can see, we got only one root. So whenever such cases arise, and this will arise many times in coordinate geometry, especially in circles and straight lines, that whenever such question arises, that from quadratic equation we got only one root, and that one root is 0, m equals to 0. And that means the other root is basically not defined. That's why we cannot get the answer of m. So if m is equals to 0, slope is 0. Slope is 0 means tangent is parallel to x-axis. And the other m I told you, m is not defined. So if slope is not defined, then the tangent is parallel to y-axis. So let me write it here. We cannot get slope equals to not defined from an algebraic equation. Correct? So that's why if a quadratic equation, it has to have two roots. And if one of the roots is not defined, then we'll get only one root, and which will be 0. So I hope you got this, how the tangents are parallel to x-axis and y-axis. So after this assumption, you can easily draw the diagram. Let's see the next question, guys. Yeah. So what is the next question? I'll give you time to read. Let me read it with you. I hope this is the, yeah. P and Q are two distinct points on a circle. Okay. Center is also given, which passes through origin. Okay, circle passes through origin. If OC is perpendicular to both the line segments CP and CQ, then the set, that means we have to find the coordinates of P and Q. Now, it's an interesting question. Just a second. Yeah. Okay, I'll draw the diagram here. So this circle has center C and it passes through origin. Its center is C, which is 2, 3. Now, it is given that OC is perpendicular to CP and CQ. That means if OC is perpendicular to CP and OC is perpendicular to CQ, so that means the points P and Q will be diametrically opposite points. Then only it is possible, else no other case it is possible. Now, we have to find the points of coordinates of P and Q. So, let's find the radius. Radius is OC, which is under root of 9 plus 4, which is root 13. So this is root 13, CP, CQ is also root 13. Now, I hope you know the parametric form of straight line. So we are going to write the parametric form of the line CP. So what it will be? X minus 2 upon cos theta is equals to y minus 3 upon sin theta is equals to get coordinates of P, we have to use root 13. And to get coordinate of Q, we'll have to use minus root 13. So I'll use plus minus root 13. Now we wish to get cos theta and sin theta. What is theta? Theta is inclination. So that means we have to find the slope of CP. So as you can see, CP is perpendicular to OC. So CP is perpendicular to OC. And I hope you know, if two lines are perpendicular, then the product of their slope is -1. And we know that slope of OC is 3/2. So slope of CP, which is basically tan theta, will be -2/3. Correct? So if tan theta is -2/3, I hope I am correct. Yeah. This is theta, tan is 2, 3. What is hypotenuse? This square plus this square, √30. So what is cos theta, guys? As you can see from the triangle, x minus 2 upon cos theta will be 3/√13. And since tan theta is negative, one of them has to be negative. Let's say we take, I think we'll take cos theta negative. Is it fine? First and second quadrant, yeah, cos theta will be negative, is equals to y minus 3, and sin theta will be 2/√13, is equals to plus minus √13. So what will I get x coordinate as? Remember, plus was for point P and minus √13 was for point Q. So x coordinate will be, if I use plus sign, right? So I'll get 2 minus 3. Am I correct? Yeah. Which is equal to -1. And y will be equals to 2 plus 3, which is equals to 5. If I take plus sign, plus √13. And if I take minus √13, I'll get x equals to 2 plus 3, which is 5. And I'll get y is equals to 2, 3 minus 2, which is 1. So from here, you can say point P, के coordinates are -1, 5. And from here, you can say point Q, के coordinates are 5, 1. So these are the coordinates. Let's see which option matches. I think option number D. So fourth option matches with the, what you can say, answer, with our answer. So the coordinates of point P are this, coordinates of point Q are this. Okay. I think this is, yeah, cool. Let's move on to the next question. Yeah, let's see. I'll read the question with you all. Yeah, it is given. A circle touches the line. It is a very good question. A circle touches the line x equals to 2y at the point. Okay, and intersects at 2. Okay. Such that PQ is diameter. So again, there is very information given. So let's start with some of the information. So we'll stop at this. A circle touches the line at this. So let's try to draw the diagram. Let's say this circle is C, right? And this is the line. This is the circle C. This is the line. X equals to 2y. This and this point is given. Let's say point A, 2, 1. So the second thing is given. Acha, can we write the equation of circle? Equation of C. I hope you remember the family of lines and circle. Family of line and circle. So the equation of circle C will be, what is the family of lines and circle? Will be S1 plus lambda times L equals to 0. Or you can say S. You can also write S plus lambda L equals to 0. Right? Where S is the equation of the point circle with center at A. So what will be the equation of point circle? Remember, equation of point circle means radius is 0. So what will be equation in center radius form? So x minus 2 the whole square plus y minus 1 the whole square. This is the equation of point circle, radius is 0. Plus lambda times equation of line. What is the equation of line? X minus 2y equals to 0. So this is the equation of circle C. If I simplify, I'll get x square plus y square minus 4x. So minus 4 plus lambda times x. I'll group it together with this. Minus 2y. So minus 2 lambda y. I hope I'm correct. Yeah. Plus 4 plus 1. So plus 5 equals to 0. Now, we want to find the equation of circle C. If we find the equation of circle C, we get the radius and then we'll get the diameter. So, what will be the equation of circle C? We'll need the value of lambda. Now, it is given that C intersects C1 at 2 points. Okay, so let us try to draw the diagram here at P and Q. So, let's say this is the circle C1. This is the diameter P. This is the diameter, end point of diameter Q. Now, C intersects this circle at 2 points. This is C, where P and Q are diameter. So we have the equation of C, we have the equation of C1. So let me tell you, what does this mean, guys? This means PQ is common chord. PQ is common chord. What is the equation of common chord? It is S1 minus S2 equals to 0, where S1 is the equation of one of the circle, S2 is the equation of the other circle. So, let's say this is S1, this is S2. So, if I subtract, let's say this is S1 and this is S2. So, if I subtract this, okay, let's subtract. Okay, fine. We'll get minus x square, y square will get cancelled. Minus, there is no x term. So I'll get lambda minus 4x. Yes, this and this will get cancelled, subtracted. So minus 4 plus 2 lambda y plus 10 equals to 0. Now remember the center of this circle, which is C1, is 0, comma minus 1. And this is the equation of PQ. So PQ passes through the center. That means it must satisfy. So if I substitute 0 here, x की जगह पे 0, y की जगह पे -1. So this will get cancelled. 2, 4 plus 2 lambda plus 10 equals to 0. So I'll get lambda is equals to 14 minus 14 by 2 minus 7. Right? Substitute it here. So equation of C will be x square plus y square minus 7. So minus 11x. 14 minus 2 plus 12y plus 5 equals to 0. What is the center, guys? Okay, I'll calculate it here now. The center is 11 by 2, comma minus 6. So what is the radius? Radius will be under root of g square plus f square minus c. Just a second. Yeah. So 121 by 4 plus 36 minus 5. This is 5, right? So what do we got? Under root of 121 by 4 plus 31. So I think we can take 2 outside, right? Under root of after taking LCM. So 121 plus 4 3 is 124. So finally we got radius as 245 under root of, is it 245 or did we did some calculation mistake? Yeah, it is 245. So 245 by 2. That means diameter is root 245. Now we have to simplify it, right? So I think 45, right? If we multiply by 5, I'll get 5 4 that 49 into 5. Yeah. So it is 7 root 5. 7 root 5 is my answer. It is option number first. I hope it is clear. So 7 root 5 is the answer. And I hope it is clear. It is a very good question again. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah. So let me read it with you. This is also a nice question. Two circles, each of radius 5, touch each other at the point this. Okay. If the equation of common tangent is this. Okay. Center. Then this means basically we have to find the center, right? So this is the center 1, this is the center 2. If we got the center, we'll get the value of alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and we can easily add this. Okay, let us draw a diagram. Let us try to draw the diagram. Both the circles have the same radius. So both the circles will be of the same size. So मान लो ये same size का है. Okay. Now, touch either at point 1, 2 if they give a common tangent. So here, this will be the common tangent with equation 4x plus 3y equals to 10. And these are the two centers, let's say C1 and C2. This point is given P as 1, 2. This is 5. This is also 5. This distance, guys. Right? So, again, this is the same setup or same diagram as a parametric form, use of parametric. So, if I can write equation of line C1P, so it will be x minus 1 upon cos theta is equals to y minus 2 upon sin theta is equals to 5. If I use 5, I'll get the coordinates of C1. And if I use minus 5, I'll get the coordinates of C2. So again, we need to find theta. Theta is inclination. As you can see, C1P is perpendicular. Let's say this is line L to line L. And slope of the line L is minus 4 by 3. You can see from here. So slope of C1P, which is tan theta, will be equals to 3 by 4. So again, let's make a right angle triangle. This is theta. 3, 4, this will be 5. So what will be cos theta, guys? It will be x minus 1 upon positive, right? So both will be positive. 4 by 5 is equals to y minus 2 upon 3 by 5 is equals to plus or minus 5. So if I take the positive sign, what I'll get? X is equals to 1 positive sign plus 5 fours are 20, which is equals to 21, and y will be equals to 2 plus 15, which is equals to 70. So I'll get C1 as 21, 17. If I take the negative sign, what will I get x as? X will be equal to 1 minus 20, I think, which is minus 19. And y will be equals to 2 minus 15, which is minus 30. So C2 will be minus 19, comma minus 13. So this is alpha, this is beta, this is gamma, this is delta. So what is alpha plus beta? alpha plus beta will be 28. What is, sorry, yeah, what is gamma plus delta? Gamma plus delta will be 19, 29 minus 32. So if I multiply both, so 28 into 32, 16, 25. To do the 4, sorry, 0, 4, 6. That means answer is 6, 9, 8. 896 is my answer. This will be equal to 896. Since you want modulus, so it will be positive. Correct, guys? Let's look at one more. We have time for the last question. Let's see this. Now, this is also an interesting question, or I think which is, yeah, okay, this question is good. So, let's see what it is given. Question may, it is given that, let us read the question. Let the lengths of intercepts on x-axis and y-axis made by the circle, okay, 2 root 2, okay, it is given. Shortest distance from origin to tangent to the circle, which is perpendicular to the line. Okay. Did you understood the question? Okay, again, there is very much information given. Let's break it down to two parts. First, let us see the intercept. So this is the x-intercept, this is the y-intercept. Now, let's find the center and radius. Center is minus a by 2 and minus a, which is basically minus g comma minus h, right? So if you know x-intercept, what is x-intercept given by? It is given by 2 under root of g square minus c. It is given as 2 root 2. Cancel. C and c is c, right? What is g? G is a by 2. If we square on both the sides, I'll get a square by 4 minus c is equals to 2. So I got a equation number 1. Similarly, guys, what is y-intercept? Y-intercept is, let me write it here, y-intercept. Y-intercept is 2 under root of f square minus c. It is given 2 root 5. Will cancel. If what is f? F is a. If I square on both sides, I'll get a square minus c is equals to 5. Equation number 2. Now, we can solve simultaneously to get the value of a and c. So, if we subtract them, 2 minus 1. So, c and c will get cancelled. A square minus a square by 4. So, I'll get 3a square by 4 is equals to 3. 3 and 3 will get cancelled. Implies a is 2. Why a is less than 0, it is given. So, a is not 2, a is minus 2. Because it is given a is less than 0. So, a is minus 2. Okay. So that leaves us with C. A is minus 2, so 4, 1. C will be minus. Correct. So equation of circle will be, no need for equation of circle. We'll get the center, right? So center will be equal to A is minus 2. 1, comma 2. So radius will be, we don't need radius, right? So equation of circle will be x minus 1 the whole square plus y minus 2 the whole square is equals to r square. Now, shortest distance means we have to find the perpendicular distance. So for that, we need equation of tangent. Now, tangent is perpendicular to this line. So slope of tangent will be minus 1 by 2, so 2. What will be equation of tangent in slope form? Y equals to mx plus minus r under root of 1 plus m square. So let us find r. R is under root of g square plus f square minus c, which is root 6. Okay. So equation of tangent will be y is equals to mx plus minus r under root of 1 plus m square. What is m? 4. Right? So what should we do now? Okay, let us simplify it. So I'll get y minus 2 is equals to 2x minus 2 plus minus 5, 6, 5 is 30. This is root 30. So I'll get 2x. The minus 2 minus 2 will get cancelled. Minus y plus minus root 30 is equals to 0. We have to find perpendicular distance from origin. So this is the equation of line. This is origin. So we have to find this distance d. I hope you know the perpendicular distance formula. Substitute point in the equation. So distance will be equals to 0 minus 0 plus minus root 30 upon under root of a square plus b square. So 4 plus 1. So I guess that is root 30 by root 5. So it is root 6. This is my answer. I hope you got it. I hope you got the answer, root 6. So it was integer type question. That's why root 6. Now, thank you all again for joining today's lecture. This was the problem solving for circle. Okay, guys, I hope you got the lecture. You got to know something new. And let's end the session here and we'll meet in the next one. Okay, guys. Bye bye, everyone. Take care. Tata.